I got to celebrate my birthday last week. Thank you. When I tell you, I want to thank all of y'all for your birthday wishes and your beautiful comments. And I remember I woke up and somebody called me. It also, John Murray was his birthday the day before mine. Yeah. So happy belated. But somebody called me and they said, how you feeling? And I was like, hey, I don't get to check that one box. When you come out of the box and you got to go to the next box of your age. And I said, I'm feeling okay. And then, here's the thing about going in prayer and being grateful and talking about things that you're grateful for. I sat there and I said, first of all, you woke up. Like, you woke up. How do you say you getting older without getting older? When you lay there and you go, am I here? And you start wiggling toes and fingers and you start doing the hip mobility exercises. And it was just like, and I started going through everything that God has blessed me with. I started going through every tear that I cried when everybody said no to me about being able to have, when everybody said you wasn't gonna be able to do a talk show. And I said, God, and you blessing me to live my dream for a 4th season to do this. And when I tell you, the more I profess gratefulness and gratitude, I was just like crying because I gotta tell you, I got the talk show at 54. I am 58 years old. Yes, I am. Let me tell you something. And I posted, I said, I don't look most of us, we don't look like what we've been through, but God knows what we've been through.
Oh, yes.
And I'm so thankful. I just was like, I'm so thankful to be here. So it wasn't about going to a club and partying till I drop. It literally was like, I'm here. Yes. I'm here. So, I'm thankful. When you get this age, you're happy for your friends, your family. And so I just want to say thank you for everything that y'all sent me. It meant a lot. It meant a lot. And then, after I got done with all that and crying, I was like, damn, I look good for 50 years. You what? Let me tell you, I don't know the number of all them, but y'all call them young boy Texas. Boy, all them honey, they was coming after everything that was in this yard. I'm telling you. So, oh my gosh. So I didn't really have anything to do for my birthday. So I went to this big event. It was a book launch party for Tina Knowles. And Tina Knowles, if you haven't gotten it, she's got a memoir called Matriarch. It's out right now. This is such a compelling story. It's about her life as a wife, a businesswoman, and a mom to her children, Beyonce and Solange. And the party was fabulous. She's now on like Oprah's best-selling list. She at the time, when I left the party, she was number 12 on the Amazon list. I know she's way up there now. And so it was so much fun at her party given by one of her best friends, Lorraine Schwartz, the jeweler. But I got to give a shout out to my hairstylist, Theo Barrett, okay? Because he had this, I was talking to Bevy Smith and Dapper Dan, and Bevy did not know that this was a wig. And I get this frequently when I wear that hair. And she said, darling, I love your hair. You should always wear it natural like this. You got beautiful hair. And my publicist, Simone, was standing next to me. She couldn't even help herself. She goes, that ain't her hair. And when I said, Bevy, this is not my hair. Bevy clutched her pearls and she gasped. And, and so everybody I get a lot of comments when I wear this hair going, your natural hair is so pretty. That ain't my hair. So I want to say, Theo, I brought you a lot of business because nobody clocked that this was your creation. So that was Theo Barrett, y'all, with this wig. This particular wig, I got baby hair and everything else on it. But like I said, jeweler Lorraine Schwartz threw the party for Tina, and I am here with Lorraine Schwartz and Sofia Vergara. And Tina Knowles was celebrating her, but she kept saying to me, thank you for coming to my party on your birthday. And she was so gracious. And at the end of the night, after she spoke and everybody spoke, Lorraine and Tina brought me a birthday cake and sang happy birthday to me. So I just felt so special. I just knew, I knew Beyonce was gonna pop out of that cake. I just knew she was gonna, I just kept waiting to blow the candles because I was like, Beyonce about to pop out. But I had so much fun, I ended up staying so late. I was like the last person to leave the party, and I was still eating, here, I'm off sugar. I am, but you get one, Tina kept going, get some of the cake, get some of the cake. And I was like, all right, fine, I'll get some of the cake. So I'm eating the cake, you couldn't pry me away from that cake. The only thing that made me leave that cake was when my glucose monitor, this thing that I got on my arm, when it went off, it was beeping, and literally this monitor said, heifer, stop, okay? It read my blood sugar, so I had a few bites, but I had so much fun. I told Tina, go back and tell Beyonce what a great time we had, that I'm a good time. So I just want to say thank you, Miss Tina, for a fantastic birthday that you gave me. And
And to update you, since you left the party, her book, Matriarch, did make the New York Times bestseller list.
I knew it was going to.
Yeah.
Go grab Matriarch. It's an amazing book. That's it. And I got to tell you, I got a lot of gifts, but one of my favorite gifts, I received was a beautiful orchid arrangement from my fellow Chi-Town talk show host, Miss Jennifer Hudson. When I tell you, it is an honor to be doing a show with Jennifer, alongside Jennifer Hudson, and she's such a sweet person. And she called me because I hadn't gotten the flowers yet. So when she called, I was like, hey girl, and she said, I heard it was your birthday. I'm like, heifer, you know it's my birthday. But I hadn't gotten the flowers yet, and so I called. I got to text her, but I just want to say, Jennifer, thank you so much for the flowers. They are stunningly beautiful. So I'm joyful. I'm not happy, I'm joyful.
We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time.